So in this question, we'll be looking at how to use chain rule differentiation to get the derivative of tan inverse of sine x. All right. So how do we do this? So first things first, we're given a function y as being equal to tan inverse of sine x. All right. To solve this, our first task would be let u. So we use chain rule. Say let u be equal to the term in the bracket, which in this case is sine x. So let u be equal to sine x. We'll differentiate u with respect to x. That gives us du all over dx, and that's equal to, we know that if you differentiate sine x, what do you get? You'd get cos x. So I have this as cos x. Now coming back to my original question, we're given that y is equal to tan inverse of sine x as we're given here, but we already said sine x should be equal to u. So that means in this question here, I'll substitute the value of sine x as u. So y will be equal to tan inverse of u. So we have this. Also, in our previous class, we looked at how to find the derivative of inverse trig functions. That's inverse sine functions, inverse cos functions, and inverse tan function. And we said that if y is equal to tan x, that dy over dx is equal to 1 all over 1 plus x squared. Okay? So if that's true, in this case, if I get dy over du, that's differentiating y with respect to u, this will be equal to 1 all over 1 plus u squared. Okay? So that means the derivative of tan inverse of a particular variable is equal to 1 all over 1 plus the square of that variable. Okay? So I'll leave a link to our previous class on inverse trig differentiation in the description. All right. So after this class, check the video description. You'll see a link to get the previous class on the differentiation of inverse tan functions. Okay. All right. So we have this. So at this point, we'll now say using chain rule. So let's recall our formula for chain rule. Would have that dy dx, it's equal to dy du times du dx. Let's impute values. This is equal to, let's get dy du. From here, we can see that dy du is equal to 1 all over 1 plus u squared times du dx. Going back to this, you can see that du dx is equal to cos x. All right. This is times. So times cos x. All right, let's multiply this. If I multiply this, this is equal to, so you have here as 1 times cos x, and that's equal to cos x all over, for my denominator I have this here, which is 1 plus u squared. So I have 1 plus u squared. At this point, you bring back the value of u, but what's the value of u? But we have that u is equal to, if I check this, we said let u be equal to sine x. That's at this point here. So I'll say but u is equal to sine of x. So I have sine x. So it means that dy over dx is equal to, now we got that as cos x. So that's equal to cosine of x. That's cos x all over 1 plus, we had 1 plus u squared. Now u is sine x. So it becomes 1 plus sine x all squared. All right, let's proceed with this. This will be equal to, so I have cos x all over, this becomes 1 plus sine x all squared gives you sine squared x. So this will be equal to, so that means dy over dx is equal to cos x all over 1 plus sine squared x. All right, so this becomes the answer to this question. All right. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, do well to hit the like button. Right, hit the like button, leave a comment, tell us if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if it's your first time. Right, so subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload a new content. Then finally, don't forget to share this video to your friends so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in the next class.